me or to hurt me so. It's been 5 whole years since I've seen you, and I bet every night with somebody new. Hey baby, I'm caught now on you. Well now baby, you never find someone new. Seen you, and I bet every night with somebody new. Hey baby, I'm caught now on you. Well now baby, you better find someone new. Goodbye baby, goodbye baby, goodbye baby. Baby. Well, it'll be so hard to find someone new.
Don't wanna be lonely, I wanna be
Yeah, you're delayed.
Nah. There.
That's good.
Hey!
Hey!
There we go. Hey! It's West Coast Ramble. We are here, and I'm going to bring up my friends. We got Paul and the Big Sandy. Say hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hey.
Hello, everybody.
One and all. Welcome to West Coast Ramble.
That's right. Hey, you know, friends, it's been a fun week, and we got so many things to get going to right now. Thank you for joining us. Why don't I get rid of this clock? I apologize for that. But we're going to start off our show by telling everybody what we did. Hey, Paul, what did you do this week, sir?
Well, I was lucky. Yesterday, I was one-time Century. I got to play with the Centuries in a social distance backyard party. So it was pretty cool. And besides that, I was just back at Blast Colt, helping get some guitars going, getting some guitar bodies ready, and prepping some work for stuff like that, sending out some string orders. Nothing too exciting this past week, but it's been a good one.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's some Santa Ana fireworks going off, like always in Santa Ana. So there you go. How about you guys? What's been going on, Big Sandy?
Well, hey, and good to see you guys, by the way. Me, I've been, let's see, what did I do this week? Did a little bit of work for my Eclectic American Roots show next week. Set up interviews with Ken Abruzzi, our favorite DJ, just spinning the doo-wop music. We talked a lot about doo-wop. And with Little Mo, had a conversation with Little Mo about doo-wop music, and that was really good. And then I went to the movies, and which I haven't done for since the very beginning of the year. Went to the movie theater. I was the only one in there, which was a really weird, like Omega Man sort of experience. For those of you Charlton Heston fans out there. I went to go see Dale Watson's new flick. Yellow Rose. And it was really good. I really enjoyed it. It's a strange thing to see one of your buddies up on the on the silver screen. I normally hate when at the movies. I don't like sitting next to strangers, even in the best of times. But that certainly wasn't the problem the other night when I went. There was, like I said, there was nobody in there. It's kind of a weird thing because even when you're not right next to somebody, it's sort of a shared experience, But anyway, great film. Go see it. Yellow Rose, among some other great young actors. Also stars our friend and friend of this program, Dale Watson.
Hey,
that's what I did. Tom, how about yourself?
Well, thank you for asking, Big Sandy. If you notice here, I'm still in my hotel room in Nebraska. But I'm going home in 2 days, so I'm excited. I'm going home on a jet plane. Yeah. So anyway, hey, but here's what I did all week. On the Facebook, on our page, if you look, we're doing a Halloween costume contest. And so I was fielding some of the different entries that we got. We got some pinup type folks. We got couples. We got all sorts of stuff. And so that's going to segue into what we're doing now. We are ready to announce the host of the West Coast Ramble Halloween Party Costume Contest. And hey, Paul, why don't you tell us who our mystery host is? Please, Paul.
All right. She is one of my favorite people, and I have the honor of playing bass occasionally in her band, the Moontones. But she's also a great actress, and you can see her as an extra in a bunch of cool shows, and just an all-around awesome lady. Our favorite witch, the only Miss Mac.
What?
Shannon Mac.
Hey.
Oh, hello, friends.
Oh, and you.
Would you look at that? How you doing? How you doing, Miss Mac? Good to see you, Shannon.
Rather witchy this evening.
Okay.
Oh, you were dressed.
And that you invited me to guest judge this contest. I couldn't think of anything more fun to do this month.
Well, Miss Mac, if some people don't know who you are, what are your qualifications for being a judge?
Well, my qualifications, most people know me as the singer for the Moontones. But what a lot of people might not know is that I love making costumes. I love dressing up. Halloween is my season. I love to sew. And I just, in general, love everything to be a little spooky and macabre. If you need proof, I guess you can check me out on Instagram at MissMac518. Got a lot of pictures on there of stuff that I like to fabricate. And I like making creepy baked goods too. So I think all of it comes together in me being fairly proficient in the ways of Halloween, if you will.
Okay.
So happy to lend my expertise.
I have to say that we're getting a lot of comments about your. Let's just say that if the contest were on right now and you were a contestant, I think we would have a winner right here. You know, you look fantastic. Really, fantastic.
Well,
no, the overall look is fantastic.
But I did do a cover of a particular witchy song. I don't think I want to say the name just yet. I think we're holding out for it to be a little bit of a surprise. But there will be a premiere of that on October 15th if all goes according to plan. So stay tuned for some witchy music. But that's what this Get Up is for today. I was shooting a little music video for that.
Well, let me play just like 20 seconds of you singing in the moon tone so people know your qualifications as a singer if they don't know already. So here's Miss Mac with playing on the moon tones on another Bop Flicks great video. Check this out.
Dang it.
Well, fools fall in love in a hurry. Fools give their hearts much too soon. Just play them 2 bars of stardust. Just hang out one silly moon. Well, and they've got their love torches burning.
Hey there. So that was Shannon Mac and the moon tones. What do you know? She knows how to sing too.
Hey, something funny happened here. Just when you were on the screen, I wanted to write yay. It auto-corrected to tasty. So I think my
All
vote
right.
is more than I do. I don't know.
I did want to say, Bill Nelson says, be careful what you wish for.
Is that the name of the song?
Oh, Bill, clever.
Well, okay. Well, here's let me
Clover.
let me
It's not a
let me explain.
garlic clover.
Let me explain our contest, and I'm going to keep Miss Mac up, and I'm going to put up some of the pictures of the people that we have in the contest so far, so that you at home, we really want to get as many people to enter as possible. And
Yeah.
so this is Lacey, and she's kind of dead on the ground there. You could see.
Pretty fun stuff. Okay.
And we've got, let's see, who else have we got here? We've got, I love this one. The couple, I forgot I forgot everyone's names. But these are some of the examples of what we got. Some of them are pinup style. Some of them are just like from a party, kind of cool. Whatever you guys want to do, man, just send in your photos. And Miss Mac will, when she awards it, we've got a cash prize going on here as well. So,
And the pot is building as we go along each week.
how much is the pot right now, guys?
About I think it's let's check with Ed McMahon.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, and Miss Mac and Big Sandy and Paul, you guys could check live on the feed. I'm showing up the pictures here. Just got one more to go, and yeah, I got enough.
How to do that.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's your job, Miss Mac, is we're going to have all these, send them to you, and you've got until next Friday night to judge them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right. I'm
Wait, is that the deal? What is the date?
Good question, Mr. Big
So
Sandy.
it's a week from this Friday, actually,
Yeah,
at
it's-
midnight.
Yeah, well, it's Sunday now, so it's Friday. So what is that? 6 days from now?
You told somebody it was midnight on the 23rd.
Yeah, I think it's
That's what you wrote.
Oh, what?
The deadline.
Does that make it Saturday or the Friday?
No, it's a week from this Friday.
Okay, yeah. You're.
A week from this Friday, not this Friday.
Oh, was our show going to be? Oh man, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm an idiot.
Well, there's
I
some
don't know
things in
about
life
maybe.
that aren't in question.
No, I do want to do it then because it's right before Halloween. It has people a chance to get their stuff together. So I think it's a good date. Yeah. So the Friday, the midnight before, just get it in there, and we will send them to Miss Mac, and away you go, Miss Mac.
Love it. Now I can tell you for me personally, what I'm looking for from contestants is really any category is game. I love everything from cute and fluffy to give me some nightmares. So everything's game. But where you're really going to lose some points with me is a completely store-bought costume. I can tell you that. I really like to see some creative, hands-on fabrication happening. But just give it whatever you want.
Hands on, pants off.
Yes.
Hey, take it easy, Mr. Sandy.
That's right.
I don't know.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's put all four of us up here. So that's pretty good. So if we have any more questions about that, you can look us up online. You can send it to Instagram. You can send it to the Facebook. Heck, man, you can send it in the mail. I don't care. But yeah, get them going to us. Oh. So let's see. Angel says, Tom, you are not an idiot. You are too blessed. I am blessed to have good friends like you.
And she also says the moon tones, yay, or something like that.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah, that's my mom. That's my mom, by the way.
Oh, say hi to your mom for me. She's so sweet. More ballads for her.
Yeah. Shout out to Angel and Scotty right now. Yeah.
Okay, Miss Mac. So I guess we understand what you're doing. Before we let you go, what have you got? What have you got going? You got any music going on? When are you going to start getting back on the road? I know you're in quarantine and everyone's, you know, but when are you going to be out and people can see you? Where can they see you online?
Oh gosh, you know we
quarantones.
Really doing anything right now. No shows on the horizon. No idea of when we are going to be doing shows. Just kind of playing things by ear. I mean, it's sounding like we're moving in the right direction. The things opening up. So I'm hoping something will be in the near future. Like I mentioned, I do have that song coming out on October 15th. That's going to be a nice Halloween song. So keep your eyes tuned to my social media for that. I'll be sure to put out lots of flags about that. But that's really, it's very boring, right? For inviting me to take part in this. I was looking.
That's where we come in.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I didn't hear. Andy, what'd you say?
Oh, I said that's where we come in. You know, hopefully, yeah.
Giving me something to do. Thank you for entertaining.
all right, Miss Mac. We will get a hold of you you'll be on the show on our it'll be the 24th or 25th, I believe, if my dates are right in my head. I don't know. Yeah.
23rd.
23rd.
Oh, no. Never. Don't listen to me.
Shannon, you'll be on the show, and if you have time next week, maybe you can be on the show next week if you have time, and kind of give us an update on how your judging is going. That'd be cool if you can, if you have the time.
Yeah, I think I can do next Sunday. Yeah.
All right.
This life is so boring.
My people, you know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, Miss Mac. Oh, go ahead, Paul.
Audible here really quick,
Yeah.
Tom.
Yeah.
Are we moving into something funny next?
Yes, Paul, we were going to do our people demanded jokes. They went so well last week. I've been getting a lot of comments that they want it. Well, not really. I was hoping we get comments that they like our jokes, but we're going to do them anyways. But
Actually, I did get a lot of direct messages saying that.
don't do it.
No, they enjoyed that thoroughly. I'm not. Yeah, no lie. People were saying they dug that. As a matter of fact, Abby said that was her favorite part.
Okay, well, why are you saying that, Paul? Does Miss Mac have a joke?
Let's keep Miss Mac on here. I think she has a few jokes, if not at least one.
Okay.
We all know I got some humdingers.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Well, then Miss Mac will stay with our jokes. Here we go. Stand by.
Now what we do? What should we have Paul go first to show her the format, and then you give it a shot?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a format. Why don't Paul, you go, and then Big Sandy, you go,
Okay.
and then by that time Shannon will, Miss Mac will get it. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Starting in G.
Hey, Miss Mac, and hey, Big Sandy. How can you tell that vampires love baseball?
I don't know, Paul. How can you tell that vampires love baseball?
They turn into bats every night.
Do we get a yay or a nay? Okay. Hey, yeah. For people of a certain age in the audience there. What did Aunt Esther say to the vampire?
I don't know. What did Aunt Esther say to the vampire, Big Sandy?
Watch it, sucker.
I don't know if we all watched Sanford and Son. I don't know many people watch.
Yeah, Aunt Esther from Sanford and Son. Yeah. Oh, hey.
Okay, my turn.
Go, Miss Mac.
Yeah.
Hey, fellas, what's the difference between a Scottish sheep herder and Mick Jagger?
What is the difference between a Scottish sheep herder and Mick Jagger?
Well, Mick Jagger says, "Hey, you, get off my cloud." Scottish sheep herder says, "Hey, McLeod, get off of my you."
Oh!
Oh. Do we get more likes for this?
Hey, Shannon, can you explain that joke to the folks at home? No, I'm just joking. No.
I forgot to ask if it's a friendly show. Sorry. Yeah, I got one.
All right, guys. Go ahead.
Okay, I got one for the kids. Hey guys, why did Tigger stick his head in the toilet?
Hey,
Why?
why did Tigger stick his head in the toilet?
Well, it's because he was looking for poo.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, come on. We have high standards on this show.
Okay, go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul.
You're the ones who wanted to keep me around.
Okay, now
All
just
right,
laugh at our
guys.
jokes.
This is a hard one, guys. Really hard. How do you make a skeleton laugh?
Oh, what do you think, Shannon? How do you make a skeleton laugh?
You tickle his funny bone.
Okay. Hey, friends. Who is Lon Chaney Jr.'s favorite singer at the Beatnik party?
I don't know. Who is Lon Chaney Jr.'s favorite singer at the Beatnik party?
Hey, Tom, why are you stopping early before they're...
I'm sorry, because I was concentrating on looking at the comments, and I forgot what I was doing.
No. Let's do that again. Keep
Okay,
playing. Here,
here we
we're going to
go.
do it again for the folks at home.
I'm sorry.
Hey, friends. Who is Lon Chaney Jr.'s favorite singer at the Beatnik party?
Go ahead, Shannon.
Oh, okay, well, I don't know. Who is Lon Chaney's favorite singer at the Beatnik party, Big Sandy?
Like Howlin' Wolf, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's damn funny. All right, keep going. Who's next?
I used the two I know. Come on, Paul, your turn.
All right. Where do ghosts like to trick or treat?
Paul, where do ghosts like to trick or treat?
Dead ends.
Oh,
I don't know. All right, keep going. Okay.
I'm running out of frets here.
Okay.
I'm running out of breath. All right, last one.
Last one. I got 5 more.
All right, go back down a few octaves, man.
Okay. Why is it so doggone tough to kill a very kind vampire? Why is it so very tough to kill a kind vampire?
Why is it so tough to kill a kind vampire, Big Sandy?
Because they have big hearts and there's a lot at stake. These are horrible and I love them. Oh, do you have any more, Paul?
What do baby ghosts? I hear gross. Yeah, it's Emily. What do baby ghosts wear on Halloween?
What do you think? What do baby ghosts wear on Halloween?
Yeah.
Pillowcases.
Okay, this is gonna be the last joke, dude. I'm on E.
Hold
Last
on.
joke, I can't go any higher.
I want to see if you can get this one here. Why did Baron von Frankenstein first become a doctor?
Why did he become a doctor?
To make a living.
Okay, that's it. Now, here we go.
Hold on, I have one more.
You got more?
Okay. Okay, I'll just say it. I'll just say it. I have one more more here.
Oh, okay, okay, here we go.
I worked hard to come up with the most awkward setups for these jokes.
Okay.
It's hilarious. Okay. Hey, my friends, why do people of all ages from every country in the world seem to identify with the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Why does everybody identify with the creature from the Black Lagoon?
Well, the creature from the Black Lagoon is a universal monster.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Man, this is high quality entertainment.
I learned some good new jokes, guys.
No, my objective. I wanted to come up with the worst setup, like so that it would be tough for you guys to repeat back. I don't know why did that.
Yeah.
All right, mission accomplished.
You got me, all right.
Hey. All right. Well, I guess Shannon, thanks for playing along. I didn't know you told jokes too. So you sing, you judge, you do artist, and you tell jokes.
Yeah, I
From
do
Dan
it.
Keegan, here's a joke. I love when the listeners send it. The viewers send in a joke. Dan Keegan asks, "What do you call a werewolf that doesn't know it's a werewolf?"
A what?
An unaware wolf. That's good.
Oh, that's
awesome.
I think Dan Keegan wins that T-shirt he's supposed to get.
Right. Shannon, I was supposed to give Dan Keegan a shirt like months ago before I went away on my trip, and I'm sending it now, and it took me forever, and I was kind of a loser to not get it to him. So I apologize, Dan Keegan, but Shannon, if you want a shirt, it's going to take you 3 months for us to send it to you, but we would eventually get it to you.
Oh, sure. Better, sooner than later, I guess, huh?
All right, guys. Well,
Price is right. You can't complain.
Hey, a round of applause for Miss Shannon Mac. Yeah.
Yay!
All right, buddy, go freak me out. I can't wait to see your pictures.
All right, we'll see you later, Shannon Mac. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thanks, Shannon.
Okay, and go ahead.
And
Paul.
remember, if you can get your friends to watch this show, and maybe if they like what they're doing, especially if you're in the contest, get your friends to join up. Maybe they'll donate a little bit, and that'll go to the pot. That puts more at stake for you.
Hey,
That's right.
so friends, two things I wanted to mention. We did have Dan Keegan. We're talking about Dan Keegan. And if you've been watching our show, you notice we always have really cool graphics for some of our segments. And he's the one who makes all these. He made the Miss West Coast Ramble graphic, this one here. Guess That Groove, if you remember that. He did that. He did the Rockin' and Reelin' when we did that. And he always pulls them off really quick.
Sandbox?
Big Sandy Sandbox.
Oh, you already did that, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I have that one up here. But anyways, he's a graphic artist. So if you guys need some work with the graphic artist, I'm going to put his stuff up on our Facebook page and his info. And you can give him a call, reach out to him, and get some work done with him. So, and let's see. So that leaves us, where are we at? What else are we going to talk about? Oh, the money. I'm sorry. We're about ready to have our next guest. But before we get doing that, we have to put up our, this is how we pay the bills with our PayPal and our Venmo. If you guys have some feria, some cambio in your pants and you're not doing nothing with it, please send it this way. And part of the money goes to the artists that are on the show, the Big Sandy Paul, and to me to keep it going. And 20% of it is going to go to our costume contest. So already we're up to like $85. So this could be a big winner.
The contest, yeah.
Yeah, the contest. So some people could be winning big on this because we still got 2 weeks to go. So with that, hey, Paul, are we ready for our next guest, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's see.
We are. So really excited to get this guy on the show. I know we're going to have a clip in just a second here, but he is the front man of one of the biggest rock and roll bands around right now. And they call him the Wolf, in case you didn't know. I'm just kidding. But they do call him that. He's the Wolf. He's from the Delta Bombers, guys. And they're just blowing up. They're everywhere. You can find UFC fighters are coming out to their songs. They're all over Spotify and this great catalog of music from Wild Records and stuff like that. And they have their new album was recorded in the South, and it sounds great. I forget the name of the studio off the top of my head, but just an all-around awesome rock and roll band. We have the Botflix Hood ready.
And here we go.
Go for it.
Wake up now, morning and grab the things, it's time to go. No more time you wasted up in line, lay your road.
All right, guys. Without further ado, here he is, the Wolf. Give it up for Chris of the Delta Bombers, guys.
How's it going?
Joining us from Las Vegas, baby.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. How are you guys?
We're having a good time here.
I can see.
You
It's
missed
good to
our
see you,
joke.
sir.
You missed our joke segment. We might have to ask you for a couple in a little bit.
Okay. A couple of jokes.
Well, we'll wait on that. Maybe a little later. We got some stuff we want to know from you, man. We want to pick your brain, don't we, Paul?
That's right, man. It's exciting to have you, man. So just like a little bit of a theme we've been running along with the show. I'll just jump right in with you, Chris. Man, so live music has taken a hit during this pandemic. You guys have toured everywhere and anywhere. What has it been like for you, man, to have to shut down the tours and kind of, just what's it been like? How are you handling that?
I mean, we're kind of handling it just kind of like I think everybody else is right now. We put everything on pause and we try to write as much as we possibly can right now. But when you have nothing to do all year long, when you're so used to always doing the same thing and going out and seeing all the people and making people happy, and then you're just kind of stuck in a box at home for 6 months, you know? I mean, I can imagine everybody's feeling around the same way right now. But to get by, we've been just writing songs and just jamming as much as we can, and then picking up these shows a little like we did at Jack's. But I mean, right now I think I've written like about 6 songs.
No, that's great, man. Just so you mentioned it, and we've talked to Big Sandy about it. So what was it like playing at Campus Jack's? Was that your first show, and how long?
Campus Jack's was our first show, I believe, since our February tour.
Wow.
The last time that we went out was in February, and from that, and then we've done 2 live stream shows, and then we went to Campus Jack's in Newport, and then I heard Robert showed up, and I didn't even see him.
Yeah, well, that's the part of it that was a little bit funny for me, because even in the best of times at a show, when there's a sit-down setting, I like to roam around, you know. So it was a little odd to have to sit down, especially at one of your guys' shows, you know, it's the high energy. But it worked out. The way they did it was seamless, and it'll take some getting used to, I think, a little bit. It's a little adjusting. But you guys, your show was just like as if you were playing to like an insane bunch of kids out there, you know, kind of all banging against each other. No, you put on a great show. So there was elements of it that were like, you know, any show that you might do, and other things that were different. I think it'll take a little time to get used to what I think we're going to see more and more of, that sort of show.
Yeah, I think absolutely. I think right now it's going to be a lot of people sitting down for the next, I believe, I'm hoping not, but probably for a year. So I've been trying to come up with different ways of creating a different stage plot, different stage, like everything, because you have to change your entire show idea now, because you can't just come at them like a hard, you know, kicking people in the face, because now they're 6 feet away. You can't kick them.
Ashley said something funny here. Ashley Kingman, my guitar player, you know, you're talking about being stuck in a little box at home as opposed to being stuck in a van, as we usually are out on the road. So there are some similarities here.
It is very similar, but I mean, at least on the road you have like windows and view that it's going by pretty quick, you know. Here, I've actually got to watch my tree grow. I didn't notice that I even had a tree growing.
Oh, man. You know, Chris, I was wondering, so, like, can you elaborate a little more on, because just like Robert said, every time I've been to a Delta Bomber show, it's always a crazy pit. You know, everybody is, like, so crammed together. how different was it? Like, were you just pretty much prepared to look out there and see, social distance tables, no dancing allowed, and stuff like that? Like, how was it? As soon as you went to hit your first note at Campus Jacks, like, just what was the world of difference for you?
I would say just the world of difference was just not having everybody so close. Like even in that, and also playing outside, because you're playing outside in a tent setup with all these tables set up and people are trying to eat their dinner while you're trying to play as hard, as passionate as you possibly can. And you have to go into that mindset of changing it and kind of going in slowly by slowly, and then trying to get people, kind of worked up in their seats without, just working them up instantaneously.
I can understand that, man. Go ahead.
Well, I was just saying because like with my band, we've played settings like that. We've already done settings like that where people are sitting down, and it's a little bit different though than even just the usual sit down show. Maybe because you know in your mind that they have to, and you feel bad, like you want them to, but it is good to see people kind of just going along with whatever guidelines that a certain venue has set down. But I know for me it's going to take some getting used to. I don't know if you felt that at all, or was it just hey, let's just do this? And was it enjoyable?
No, it was the most enjoyable time I've had playing my guitar in 7 months. And I play every single day. I still play every day when I wake up. I still have to play. But that one experience was like a little kid all over again. Like your first show, you're coming back out of this box and you come out. And this is like your first show. And you just want to make everybody as happy as you can. But you have to remember that I was also asked to not have people, sing back with me and tell them not to chant with me. Don't try to get them. Well, like, well, because the thing is like, if you got people singing along with you loudly, or they're spitting, they're projecting. It's even hard to try to go all around that. But at the end of it, we still kind of, we had our fun and we made everybody sweat a little. But that is like some of the most complicated things. But I would say that the challenge is the best part. I mean, because we played shows in England in the past where people would refuse to stand in front of us because there was chairs. And I remember going like 3 songs in going, okay, well, you guys can come over here. And they when our first time going over to England, and they refused to get out of their seats. So I told everybody to take their seat and line it up as close to the stage as you possibly can then. If you feel like sitting down, bring your chair closer. And everybody in that venue, and I'm not even exaggerating, everybody grabbed their seat and got up and moved it and sat it right in front of us. And it was some of the most magical things I think I've ever witnessed before.
That's cool. So, it must have been cool to see everybody just actually listening to you, and then all together kind of joining in. That's cool. That's one of the cool things about working with a live audience. That it's kind of neat to see all the comments coming up when you're doing a live stream thing. But it's not quite the same though, is it?
I'm happy I can't see all these comments right now.
Well, Tom,
I can see
what comments are you seeing, Tom?
Hot Rod Epitour says the last Delta Bombers video released with Cherry Rat is pretty amazing, super cool. Maybe you could tell the folks a little bit about that video.
About that, well, that video is called "Save Me," and we did that with our friend, some friends of ours and stuff, and we asked Cherry Rat to be in it, as long as our friend Davis to be in it. And that video was actually supposed to be a lot shorter, smaller, and have a lot more less than what it was. And we end up kind of writing it the week beforehand. I wrote it all out, and then we end up changing it halfway through because we couldn't keep doing all of the things that we wanted to do. And then so we end up doing half of the video. It took 2 days, for like 2 months, and then I had to have a back surgery,
Oh.
and I wasn't able to go back for the video for another month. And then after that, we came back and we finished up the video, and I'm happy that people really like the concept of the video. It's different from a lot of the other things that we do, but it's a song that's kind of close to me that I like a lot, and it's one of my favorites that's kind of speaking a lot right now to me. But
Yeah, I thought it was, it had a cool story. It's like the sad guy at the bar and the girl and the guy, they're not getting along, and it's kind of like everyone's seen that. And I thought that's kind of cool. You guys aren't going just for the flash, but you're telling a story in video and in song. I thought that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to play with the song. I don't understand like trying to not play with the song itself, but we had a different ending to it, and then we changed it, and then we changed it again, and then I was like, all right, I think we finally got it, and we put the very end of it all together on the last night, and all of us were very excited about it. But
I want to say a girl named Gabriella Halstead says it's my favorite Delta Bombers video.
That's well, who might that be?
Gabby.
That's Cherry Red.
Gabby kept making fun of me because I'd never called her Gabby before. I always called her Gabriella every time that I met her. I was like, Gabriella, and she said all my friends call me Gabby, and it took until the very end of the video. I didn't call her Gabby until afterwards. But it's good to see Gabriella on there. I'm so happy that she wanted to be a part of it, and I can't thank her enough for being here.
Well, she's certainly a friend of ours here. She's done some great things helping us out here on this show, so I'm glad she's tuned in right now.
Hey, Chris, we got a question from one of our viewers, Dave. He asks, how did you discover the champion Jack Dupree tune that became Stumbling Block?
Oh, well, Stumbling Block, it's a very old song. We try to cover it as best as we could, but I mean, even some of those notes, I can't even fathom trying to hit. I can't hit some of those notes. Andrew showed me that song and said he really wanted to do it, and I said, okay, well, we'll try it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right, man. Another thing I wanted to get up before can you tell us about all the latest 45 releases? I think all the art is really cool, the way you split up those singles, and they're all great songs, man. You want to plug that a little bit?
Yeah, we actually we decided, we got in contact with Mark Neal from Soil of the South Studios, which is down in Valdosta, Georgia, and he said that he would love to record us, and that we're shocked. We're like, yes, yeah, all right, cool. So he said, all right, put all of your best songs together and come on down. So what we ended up doing was we packed everything in the bus and just took off down. Drove down there, took 3 days, and then we sat in studio for 5 days, and then drove home for the next 3. But in 5 days, we cranked out 8 songs, and started putting them all together. And then we decided, since that's all the time that we had at that moment, to kind of put those all together, and since we're all paying for it, that's all that we could kind of do. So we decided, instead of just trying to put out like a whole album, well, like, why don't we try to do 45s, like a signature 45 collection? I've been a really big fan of colored vinyl ever since I got my Motorhead pack. There's like a Motorhead pack of like 3, and you pull one out and it was green and it was red and it was blue, and I remember getting that when I was 10. And I just loved it. The colors were so bright. And then Andrew came up with the whole artwork in the front of the me dressed up as the king. And
that was a cool concept for that.
Yeah, dude, I love all of the art is great for it. So yeah, shout out to Andrew, man. He's been on the show a while ago. But yeah, man.
And shout out to Mark Neal too.
Ah, dude.
Seriously.
Well, of course, we all know what his big masterpiece was, right?
Oh yeah.
What?
Which one though?
On the Go.
Oh, we're talking about the Black
My
King?
Right Trio.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. So hey Robert, so when are you gonna go back down there?
Well, you know how it is. Like you were saying, we don't know when we're gonna do anything. I've just been doing this show and and the eclectic American roots. It's kind of weird to not know what lies ahead. There's something a little bit exciting about it. This kind of, let's see what's going to happen. But next year is going to be an amazing year, and it's going to be interesting to see I think there's going to be a lot of things that we don't even see coming yet next year, and I'm talking about good things musically. Because I think we're not sure what's going to happen on the here in the States, globally. We don't know. But I know there's a lot of people who are using this time to be productive and creative, like you've been talking about. There's going to be some amazing things that we're all going to, I think we're going to be really surprised this coming year. Anyway, am I dodging your question?
No.
I did want to say, and I apologize, everyone. The signal's kind of breaking up a little bit, because I've got the hotel internet, but we're going to fix that next week when we come back. But I did want to say, Robert, maybe you guys could bring up the Rubidoux gig, because that's kind of what.
That's you know what
that's the future right there.
Well, I tell you what, Chris, you guys just did the Campus Jack show. Right before that, I did a solo thing. To me, it was kind of like testing the waters. What is this? To me, it was kind of, the first time to be in front of people again. It was kind of a little nerve-wracking. I don't know if you had that feeling, but after having not done it for a while, I had to readjust to it. Now, for me, this is the next step, and maybe for you, this is going to be a big deal. On what is it? 24th. October 24th at the Rubidoux Drive-In Theater. Do you want to say something about that? Let's talk about that. We both have that coming up. You talk about it.
So I think there's going to be a whole bunch of classic cars up front, and then a whole bunch of new cars in the back. What do you think, Robert?
Well,
are they going to put all the classics up front?
I hope they do it that way, but. I'm not sure. The thing is, I probably won't be able to be out there to mix with those. It won't matter to me where the cars are. I'm going to probably be stuck in the porta potty in the back until it's my time to go on stage. I don't know. I don't know what the setup is going to be. I know they're really they're trying to be careful of that show about the whole setup, and that's part of the reason I agreed to do it. Just be in a safe environment. Yeah. But
I'm excited to play at a drive-in.
What a dream, right? What a dream.
Theater, you never
this is the sort of thing that used to happen, and it should have been happening all along. So is this one of the good things that's going to come out of these terrible times? I think so. I think so. No?
I think so, too. I mean, I think Garth Brooks really kind of hit it on the top of the head there pretty quick and started he put all those drive-in theater shows all together really fast.
Well, but in our world, this will be I think this will be the big test to see if our people will support this sort of thing, and if so, I think we're going to see a lot more of this sort of thing. I really hope so.
I hope so too. I mean, you pack the entire car up and come on out. That's kind of fun to me. I mean, I'm excited to see everybody's cars and just you get to play into a sea of cars.
Yeah,
that's going to be so different. I'm excited.
Well, Chris,
you say something, Tom? There,
sorry.
No. I did want to say that. That girl Gabby, she said this. She said, "Hey, my new album is probably coming out next year. It's almost ready. Just saying."
Nice.
So, and everyone's doing stuff. We were talking about recording. Tim Zal says, a lot of lockdown recording. So I think when you were mentioning that you were writing a bunch of songs and stuff, it's more of a blessing in the fact that you got time to come up with some new material. So that's kind of cool. People will be looking forward to seeing that.
And just having family time to stay home, because we've been doing this for so long. I mean, I know Robert's been doing it a lot longer than I have, but I mean, with the Delta Bombers, we've been doing it now almost 13 years. So this year is our first year having almost completely off in over 5-6 years.
It's a strange thing, isn't it? To all of a sudden, I mean, we do this thing all the time, Chris. I know we cross paths all the time on the road, and then all of a sudden, like the brakes are put on. It's a weird thing. But like you said you've been spending time with family. I'm so happy you're able to do that. No, you look great. You have a good smile on your face. You seem like at peace with yourself. I'm happy to see that, my friend.
Oh, thank you, Robert. I miss you too, man. I mean, I was really sad that I did not get to find you after that show at Jack's.
Yeah, well, I thought, well, hey, surely they'll let me wander around a little bit, but no, they were saying, no, you got to stay here, and kind of there was a certain protocol
Yeah.
had to follow there.
Yeah, it was definitely a little nervous, like going up though. I mean, even just trying to keep everything clean and try to be this and that, and stay everything on protocol.
We
Yeah.
we have a couple questions. Let's see. Susan Edward. Wait. Let's see. Yeah. Ooh. Steve Cano says, "I have a classic '55 Bel Air wagon, but I think the front row is most expensive." He's talking about the gig. Does it cost more money to be in the front row with your classic car? Question going back.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
I think I did see that it is it's priced per vehicle, so cram as many people as you can into the rod,
True. It's very,
but yeah, I think. But actually, I've talked to a lot of friends who have been to some of these drive-in shows, and they say that for the way it's set up, the best spots are not right in front. To be a little bit back, you get a good view of the band on stage, and you can see them on the big screen. Where and I guess just from what my friends have said, if you're too close, it kind of the effect is just not as good. So not to keep people from buying those more expensive tickets, but that's just what I've been told.
And Paul, how's it been with your band? How's John Paul and the Illegals doing?
We've been doing all right, man. We've been lucky to play a few private parties, and we got to play a bar once in April before everything got officially shut down. I just played a backyard party with Bert and the Centuries. So the gigs are coming up here and there, man. It's. I was really hoping in March that gig with you and the Reckless Ones was going to happen, dude. But we kind of knew it wasn't going to go.
Yeah, it was sad.
So hopefully we can rain check that one day. But I know a lot of people would love to hear it. I got to bug it too, man. Do you think you got a song in you or a couple songs for the people?
Yeah, I mean, I have a few songs. Is there any requests?
Please do.
Is there anything?
When we get the guitar and gear, I'd like to say happy birthday to Ashley Kingman. Happy birthday, buddy. I'm glad you're tuned in. Also, I see my uncle Theo, my uncle Steve is turned in. Esteban, I miss you so much. Thanks for watching.
Happy birthday, Ashley Kingman. I didn't even know.
All right, we got it out.
Well, then,
and Kevin's birthday yesterday. Kevin Stewart.
That's true.
2 days ago.
Yeah.
Was it yesterday? The days are all blending together. It's my band's birthday week.
I'm trying to figure out what year it is, though. Every day that I wake up in my heart, what month, what day, and what year are we in?
All right.
All right. Yeah,
take it away.
I'll play a couple songs. I'll start with "Save Me," which is our newest video since people have been talking about it. And I once had some luck, then the time ran out, leaning on me out here to try. The only memories I have of those days still linger in the back of my mind. Oh, someone come save me. Someone come save me. 'Cause it's getting too tired. My devil's got a hold on my soul. Times I did long ago. When demons take up my time, leave me at the end of my life. Someone come save me. Someone come save me. 'Cause the road is getting too tired. long, long way. Hold me down one more ride. No mistakes, I'm never leaving. I'll be rain live tonight. I'll be rain live tonight. Someone come save me. Someone come save me. 'Cause this road is getting too
Awesome, man.
Thank you, man.
Man,
Fantastic.
thank you.
No,
I
thank
love
you
it.
guys.
Even the dogs are digging it. You got the dogs howling in the background, man.
You do.
How does it sound? Is it all right? Is it too
Oh,
loud?
you,
Is it
you
too
know what?
loud?
I hope the people can hear you the way that I'm hearing you. We're going for a retro look tonight with the dial-up sort of feel to the video quality here.
Sorry about that.
No, it's old school, man. But anyway, for you people at home, just so you know, it's not your setup. We're having it's the hotel situation there. But I tell you
We
what,
got some people singing along via comments.
we do, and we have more people than were here last time, and it's a beautiful thing.
Oh,
Can we hear another one, Chris?
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I prepared for
Please,
5,
man.
so whatever you guys wanted. I actually have.
Hell yeah.
I mean, since we're doing this, I mean, I might as well play something that I wrote in quarantine too. You know.
That would be
Please.
awesome. That'd be awesome.
So, I mean, because we have a lot of time to listen to a lot of music, and even though I listen to a lot of music, I really love, some John Fogerty and some Beatles, and I decided to mix them together, and this is kind of what came out of it. This is what happens when you listen to too much Ozzy and smoke too much weed, I think. Don't play with sadness, that's what they say. Only leads to madness, every single way. I've seen some times where I've been so inclined, but I couldn't keep my foot on the beat of the time. Said you're gonna lose it all, it doesn't matter what time. How stop you ever hear that begging call? No, it's now, never, never. It's where you fall. I've seen some times where I've been so inclined, but I couldn't keep my foot on the beat of the time. Said you're gonna lose it all, it doesn't matter what time. It doesn't matter what time. It doesn't matter what time. I like the song we are listening to rock, like the movie on ball. What we don't realize that it's really a ball. I'll sit some down where I'm being so inclined, but I couldn't keep my foot on the beat of the time. Said you're gonna lose it all, it doesn't matter what time. It doesn't matter what time. It doesn't matter what time. It doesn't matter what time.
Yeah.
Dude, that was bad. Dude, you are a really good rhythm player and singing at the same time, man. And that's an awesome. You nailed that on the head, man. Beatles mixed with John Fogerty. That's So cool. That was
Well, as
awesome.
a matter of fact, Louis, tell him what Louis Newmeyer said there, Tom.
You said sounds like an undiscovered CCR song.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I've been a big fan my entire life, and it's starting to show a little bit more. And as I've turned 30, I'm like starting to see more and more of my classic rock starting to show.
Personally, I think that's a good way for you guys to go. I think that has a broader appeal, and you know,
I mean,
you bring in
doing
broader
all of
people.
it. I mean, I really like doing all of it. I mean, like there's songs on that we've been putting out now that are slower. I mean, or slightly different or this, but I mean, between rockabilly, rock and roll, blues, and country, it's all right on the same heartbeat to me.
Totally, man.
Yeah, George Alexander says, "Man, ain't nothing wrong with classic rock." And then
George Alexander also says, "Woo!"
And then Sven Straviet says, "Nice,
My new friend.
That was great, very bluesy." So I assume maybe he's from Europe, yes?
Who's that?
Sven?
But he lives here in the States.
Oh, cool.
He ordered one of the the Big Sandy Freddie Fender record today. So thank you, Sven.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Nice.
Thank you, Sven. Is it all right if I play a couple more songs? And I guess, huh?
Matt, no.
Please, man.
No problem. Let's do it.
All right.
And once again, everybody, I'm sorry about the bad internet connection. It'll get better next week.
As a matter of fact, the more you donate, the better the internet connection next week will be. Just saying.
I like the way Robert thinks. All right, I want to dedicate this one to Big Sandy then himself. I'm going to sing this directly to you in this. I'll be your joke, baby, say. Be my queen. That's all I ever want to be. Forever present in your house. Bottom of the deck, I ain't too far. I'll be your joke, baby, bottom of the night. Until your shooting sits away every night. I'll be the joke now, bottom of the deck. Waiting for my queen to take me back. And I mean I'm lonely king, such a lonely queen. Spending the night dreaming of the fool I need. But someday when you're all alone, all these words bring you home. I'll be your joke, baby. I don't know why. I'll be your sweet waiting never comes back. I'll be your joke now. Waiting for my queen to take me back. I'll be your joke, baby. I don't know why. I'll be your shooting since the way never comes back. I'll be your now. Waiting for my king to take me.
Thanks, Chris.
Hell yeah, man.
Thank you, man. Thanks for the dedication.
I mean, I know you always get people always like asking you to sing to. You don't even have to have them ask because they will. But I mean, you always dedicate so many beautiful songs to so many people. I figured it's time I want to dedicate it to you.
Well, that's very sweet. I appreciate that, and I have to say, we've hung out, in Las Vegas. We've hung out at different places, across the country here, throughout Europe. There's been times where neither one of us were able to stand on our own 2 feet, and I tell you what, I'm glad you found a new grounding in life, and I'm glad that the family has been the family has been, I would guess, a key part of that grounding for you. I tell you, man, I like the man that you become, because I think it's fair to say you were a kid when I first started to know you. And, yeah, man, it's a nice thing to see happen. I'm really proud of you, buddy. Thank you for that song.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you very much. That means a lot coming from you too, Mr. Sandy. Mr. Sandy.
Well,
hell yeah.
Dude,
shucks.
Chris, thank you so much,
really
man.
Nice.
Nah, man. I mean, Paul and Tom, thank you guys. I mean, Paul, when we played in Louisiana, in New Orleans the first time, and nobody even knew that we were there. We played in this little church that they converted into a bar.
Yep.
And they ended up putting the PA speakers behind the microphone and told me to work with it. And I didn't
work
know
with
what,
it. Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
What to do.
Work with this.
So
Yeah.
I took the microphone down the hallway and I basically sat up inside the woman's bathroom and was like, all right, let's play. It sounds good right here. So I had the whole band playing up front.
That was such a humbling night for us, man, because it was really cool to hear, you guys just got off the road with like the Blasters and Reverend Horton Heat. And then this was like your first show when it was just you again. And we had only played one show in New Orleans before that. And we were like, oh yeah, we don't have a crowd out here. So, but then you guys went out of your way and you guys gave us your split of the pay, man. And that kept that tour successful for us. So I'll never forget the kindness you guys showed us. And we partied with you guys all night after that show. Yeah. It was a lot of fun, man. It was cool to cross paths with you. And that was the first time we ever opened for the Delta Bombers, was all the way over on the other side of the coast, man. It was so cool.
It was a crazy night because neither of us had played there.
So, exactly.
So, guys, I think we're about ready. We're just about done with our time here. But you want to play one more song, maybe something bluesy, a little bit more rocking, whatever you want to do, sir. People would love it.
I'm gonna play this one for the people. This is a cover that I learned on quarantine. I'm gonna take these headphones off because it's messing with me.
All right.
Yeah. Take them off. Yeah. And while it's taking them off, thanks to everybody out there who are sticking with us through the internet difficulties here. You're beautiful, man. Thank you so much for hanging in there with us. Thank you.
No, thank you guys, and thank you all for having me here tonight.
Hell yeah.
All right, this one goes to West Coast Ramble. Baby, do you understand me now? Sometimes I get a little mad. Don't you know that I know life, you know it's been angel. When things go wrong, I seem to be bad. But I'm just so intentions I do. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Baby, sometimes I'm so carefree, with a joy that's hard to hide. Sometimes it seems that all I do is worry, and you're bound to see my other side. But I'm so contented not to. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. If I say maybe, I want you to know that I never mean to take it out on you. I got problems and I get myself, and that's one thing I never mean to do, 'cause I love you more. Oh, baby, I'm human. Our dogs like any other one. Sometimes I find myself long regretting some of the simple things I've done. My arms, souls, intentions are new. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. Yes, I'm souls, intentions are new. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. One more. Yes, I'm souls, intentions are new. Oh Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood.
Oh,
So, thank you guys.
That was a great cover, dude. Hell yeah.
Thank you guys. No, and thank you again for having me up here tonight. This has been a lot of fun, and it's good to see everybody again. I mean, and it's a pleasure to meet you, Tom, for the first time, and I get to see Paul and Robert again, and we get our matching blankets back here.
You're muted, Robert.
We didn't even plan this.
So,
Is Mike-
folks, make sure you get those tickets for the Rep and Horton Heat, Delta Bombers, and Big Sandy at the Rubidoux Drive-In. I can imagine it will sell out. So make sure you get those going. Robert, want to unmute your mic and come join us, my man? There you go.
All I have to say is, oh, Lord, please don't let me be misunderstood. And if you keep yourself muted, well, you won't be misunderstood. As a matter of fact, you won't be understood at all. What I was saying, what I was yapping about when I was muted was that I was thinking for the people who stood by. And I think down the line, we need to have you back because we owe it to them to give them a good, clear signal, when our situation will change down the line. Thank you so much for being on the show, Chris. And thanks to everybody for hanging in there with us.
No, thank you for having me, and thank you everybody else for joining along for tonight and seeing this.
all right, guys. Hey, and thanks a lot for going in. And if you can help donate to our cause, it's going to go to our Halloween contest winners and also to the bands and everyone else who gets to be on this show. So we spread it around pretty liberally to everybody. So thanks a lot, man. And we'll see you next week, right?
That's right. And like Tom's saying, donate to the cause, not to our cause, not to the cause. The money will not go to the cause. It will go to our cause. So please, donate.
The cause of rock and roll.
That's right.
All right.
Cheers, guys.
Hey, play us out. You have a joke for us?
Where do fish keep their money?